All right, so yesterday when I came out to water things, I noticed one or two little seeds sprouting up. And today, look at this. My broccoli's all coming up. There's some cabbage over here coming up. Let me open this up so you can get a better look. Anyway, look at this. That's pretty exciting. Look at all that broccoli coming up. Look at all that cabbage. And this is the red cabbage. The green cabbage is just starting. I see one little one over there. So they're just starting. What do I have up here? I have, it's too bad I'm short because it's hard for me to see. Ooh, this one's got something. This one is cauliflower. That one's coming up too. So yesterday when I noticed there was like two that I saw coming up, I turned all the grow lights up for them. Over here, this is the BHN, and they're coming up. This is red deuce over here. I don't see anything on that one. This is turnpike peppers. Peppers take a long time to germinate. Oh, look. There's one over there. What variety is that? That is a jalapeno all the way over there. I'm trying to let you guys see. But that's a jalapeno. Only one has come up so far. Down here, I have red deuce. They're doing nicely. This is another red deuce. These are cherry tomatoes, and these were planted about a week later than the other ones, so I don't expect anything on them yet. And this is a BHN. But that is pretty amazing. Yep, that was pretty amazing. They look good. So I need to, like I said, these are on heating mats, so every day when you come down, the trays are pretty much almost dry. So I got to put them, I have to put water on those. And the other thing is that we're still going into a cold snap again, and the temperature is going to go back into the teens at night. So we're going to shut all the water off to this building. So I'm going to get everything pretty watered up today, and then put water in my gallon buckets. I have water for them for tomorrow, and then the day after that we'll turn the water on again so I can rewater everything and then shut it off again. But being inside the plastic here, it keeps them warm. I can't tell what the temperature is up at there, but it's warm enough for them to germinate. That's for sure. They're doing good. I will go check in the small tunnel to see if anything has started to germinate in there. But I have the spinach in there, and it doesn't like heat. And there were a couple days that it got into the 60s outside, so I got into the pretty warm in there. So I had to open the sides up to lower the temperature. So we'll see if they start to germinate or not. Good morning. So today, well, good afternoon actually. Today I am going to raise these trays up to be closer to the light source. Now we were first thinking of doing, it's hard to lower them. You know, they normally say they lower them, but these are not on chains. They actually are either zip ties or on a different kind of hook up there. So it's hard to lower them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another tray underneath them to lift them up like 2-3 inches higher and get them closer to the light source. But you can see the cabbage is doing really well. Really, really well. And the green cabbage is just starting to emerge. And here is the cauliflower, and that's doing fantastic. The lettuce is the last thing. I just seeded this like 2 days ago, so they're not going to do anything yet. But down here I have BHN tomatoes, and they're starting to come up. This red deuce is not yet. Now these are on heated mats because they like it warmer. I don't know why that one over there is out so much earlier than anything else. That's just a little odd, but maybe a different seed. Nope. I have a kitty cat, and he decided he wanted to look to see what I'm doing, but he's not allowed in there. And this red deuce is doing pretty good. And this is a red deuce also. And I'm going to raise them up too so they can get closer to the heat source. These were just seeded 3 days ago, and these are my cherries, so they're not going to be doing anything yet. And this is the other tray of BHNs. But these bottom two shelves I need to water because they're in heating mats. They will dry out much quicker. They have a little bit of water left, but I'll just give them a little bit more. to make sure they don't dry out tomorrow. But that's what I'm going to be doing today, is I'm going to be putting them all, like I said, in another tray that's upside down to get them closer to the heat source, to get them closer to the light source. But everything looks pretty good. Everything looks really good. Oh, and the temperature in here, this is enclosed. I put the plastic wrap around it. And the temperature in here this morning, when I checked, it's dropped since I've had it open, but it was up to 71. So not too bad. Not too bad, because the temperature in the room itself is at about, it's at about 50, 52. It gets chilly in here. We only have it on freeze protection, so it just gets it no lower than 50, so that nothing freezes up in here. But anyway, things look good.
All right, gardeners. Well, we got another day here. We've been kind of cloudy, just kind of crappy weather, if you know what I mean. Just sleety rain, 28 to 32 degrees, but cloudy. And but we got our plants coming up, as Delia has shown you. But what we want to do is get away from them being leggy. So we brought them. You see, they are wanting to be a little leggy already. So what we're doing this year is we are bringing them out into the high tunnel. And we're taking them off of the light. It's 70 degrees in here right now, with an outside temperature of about 35, 36 degrees, according to the National Weather Service. But it's 35, 36 degrees outside, according to the National Weather Service. So, seeing how we are, what Delia and I have decided is each day we're going to go ahead and bring out our plants on the good days. Let it get above freezing, so we don't want to shock them too much. But get them out here and let them have full sun. And this environment in here is much nicer for plants, actually, than what I have in the shop. So I think the plants are going to respond a lot better. Like, we got some green cabbage coming up there and all that. But the plants are going to appreciate this type of environment much better than what we could provide in the shop. Now, we're going to bring them back in at night, because at night we are still getting down into freezing. But when the temperatures come up and, 35 degrees and above, well, we're 70 degrees at 36 degrees. So right now we're doubling the temperature. And on top of it, they're getting 100% sun. The leaning of the plants is actually from us just bringing them in. So they were already, they were looking for the door of our facility. So now they're not going to have to do that. Now they actually can, they will not be as leggy now that they have real sunlight each day. So that's going to be good. Get them what they need. The photosynthesis, I know the plants are just going to do a lot better in this open air environment of the high tunnel. So that's what we're doing. Back in the high tunnel about 3 p.m. and plants are certainly enjoying the 84-degree temperature in here. They're certainly they're getting their full sun. They've been out here, most of the day, looking a lot better. Without a doubt, they're getting real sunlight, real heat, and 84 degrees. I mean, that's a good temperature for any plant that we're growing. So anyway, got a little bit of a lean, still wanting to get that pure sunlight, but other than that, it's looking really good. And I know that the nice thing is these guys don't have to get leggy. We'll keep tonight near dark. We'll go and bring them back in, put them underneath of the lamps. But they are getting full sunlight right now, and we'd like to try to get them, 10 hours of light a day type of deal. That's about when we get a full 10 hours here in just a few days from now. But anyway, we're February the 6th right now, and I think our first 10-hour day is February the 14th or 15th, something like that, right around Valentine's Day. So got still some pretty good leaners, but no reason to keep on leaning here when you got this kind of sunshine. So very good.